Hello, mamas, and welcome to Mahogany Mamas. It is your host, Jamaica, and on today's episode, we'll be discussing raising black boys. Let me tell you about my guest for today. Her name is Keisha P. She is a mom, an entrepreneur, and a hard worker. Welcome, Keisha.
Hello, everyone.
Glad to have you.
I'm glad to be here.
Good. I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions. To my listeners, some of the questions that I will be asking are questions that I asked the guests that I had for raising black girls, but there'll be additional questions and they'll be a little different since we're speaking
Okay.
about raising black boys. Keisha, the next set of questions are about your son. Tell us his age
Okay.
and what he enjoys doing.
Okay. He is 12 years old, going on 50. and and he really enjoys acting.
Okay. I was gonna say, I know I saw him in a play just recently, and he was awesome in that
Yes.
leading role, and he did amazing.
Thank you. Yes,
And tell him I said that.
I will.
Yeah. Tell me more, Keisha.
Yes, I remember when he was younger. And I was like, "What you want to be when you grow up?" And he was like, "Oh, mom, I want to be a chef." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Well, your mama know how to cook, so I'm gonna put you in the kitchen with me and teach you what I know." I would not stay in the kitchen for 2 minutes at a time. Like he would not stay in the kitchen. And I'm like, "How you want to be a chef if you are not in the kitchen?" And so one day he came to me. He was like, "Mama, I don't want to be a chef anymore." I was like, "What you want to be?" He was like, "I want to be an actor." And I'm like, "Okay." So we were doing like little plays at church and like at school and stuff. And he'll get his little script with the lines and stuff. And he'll like look at it one time and I'd be like, You memorize all that?" He's like, "Yeah, I got it." And I'm like, "Well, he do pretty good." So I was strolling Facebook one day and I seen, it was like, "Is your child interested in becoming an actor?" And I'm like, hmm. So I signed him up for it. I told him, I was like, "You got an audition today." He like lit up, like he was so happy. And
Mhm.
we get there, he gets a lead part and everything, and I see him transform, like from when he said he wanted to be a chef to when he, versus being an actor. Like he would take his script, he would go in his room, I could just hear him in there just singing and dancing and just like really putting forth the effort into something that he said he really wanted to do. So that, I could see the transformation.
Wow. So he found something that definitely he had a passion for. He changed his
Yes,
mind about the chef real
exactly.
quick, huh?
Yeah, and you can see the like you say, the what is called the mindset change.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't have to beg him to study, or I had nothing. Like he took total ownership of what he wanted to do and what he had to do, and he did what he had to do.
How old was he when that happened?
He was probably 10 and a half, 11 then.
Oh,
Yeah,
still doing
still
it.
kind of early.
Good for
Yeah.
you. That's
And and his passion hasn't changed. Like he's still like, "Oh yeah." He was like, "Any more plays coming up?" Like he's gonna be doing 2 plays coming up. And I was like, "You sure you can handle that?" And he was like, "I got it." I was like, "Okay,
Oh,
well, I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna support you. You just let me know. I'm here
okay.
for you."
Wow, that's awesome.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Name one thing that you really love to do, and now you see him enjoying it. And it may be something that you taught him. It could be something that you enjoy doing together.
Okay, well, I guess you could say I taught him this, but I kind of regret teaching him this. But
Oh,
one thing that I love to do is take long showers, and I enjoy singing in the shower.
oh,
So now he has developed this passion as well. And sometimes I have to bang on the door like, "Oh, we gotta go," and he just in there singing and just letting time go by. But he
oh,
enjoys that as well.
oh,
And another thing he likes to do, he likes trying new restaurants with me. I hate to put that in there.
oh,
Yeah,
nice.
we like to go to new restaurants, and at the end we do like a little rating. I say, "What you rate this restaurant?" He be like, "Oh, this a 9 out of 10. We got to come back." So yeah,
Oh,
that's what we like to do together.
okay. So what's one
Yeah.
restaurant that y'all gave a high rating and that y'all have went back to?
Oh, let's see. He likes Sushaya.
Oh, okay.
He loves that place because he loves sushi.
That's what I was gonna say. So he likes
Yeah,
sushi.
he
Okay.
likes sushi. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
hmm
What is one thing you love about being a boy mom?
One thing that I love about being a boy mom is that I'm a boy mom. Like, that's it. Like I prayed to God for a son.
Oh,
And I was so happy when I went for my ultrasound and they were like, "You having a boy?" I was like, "Yes."
oh.
But yeah, so just that, just simply that.
Okay.
And I also grew up a tomboy, so
Okay.
I just feel like I connect with a boy better than a girl. That's all.
Okay. Oh, you sound like me, boy too. And
Yeah.
text my husband and told him because of course I had him during the pandemic, so he couldn't
hmm
go with me. So I texted him and I was like, "They told me it's a boy." He was like, "Yes."
It's a joy. Yeah. Yeah. I just wanted to. I was so happy.
Oh. What does being a black mom mean to you?
Being a black mom to me means, loving and supporting unconditionally while also guiding, showing, and sharing what is possible.
Oh, I love that, Keisha.
Thank you.
Was there an area that you struggled with once you became a mom while you were adjusting to your new role?
Oh yes. At first, I struggled a lot with sleep deprivation,
Okay.
anxiety.
Yeah.
I also had like an overwhelming feeling of being unprepared.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a role you'll never be prepared enough for.
Yeah. And it was like, really hard, like the first couple of months, like,
Yeah. Yeah. I can definitely understand that because, yeah, everything you said, I had those struggles too.
yeah.
Name one lesson that you have learned since becoming a mom. It could be about yourself, your son, or parenting in general.
Okay. One lesson that I learned since becoming a mom is to give yourself grace. Allow yourself space to learn, to adapt, to kind of stop expecting that you should know everything.
Oh, I love
It's
that.
it's a growing process. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, because we don't stop learning or growing when we parents
hmm
either.
Yeah.
I love that you said that.
Absolutely.
And that kind of
Thank you.
leads into my next question. We can learn from our children. There's no rule that
hmm
says children learn from their parents only, which is
hmm
one-sided, right? Name
hmm
one lesson that your son has taught you.
One lesson that my son has taught me is to have fun and laugh
Oh,
because kids have no care in the world, and life shouldn't be all work and no play. Just
right,
enjoy life.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that you said that. Yeah, because life can't be all serious all the time, right?
Right. Right.
Is there something you tell your son daily or often that you want him to carry into adulthood?
Yes, I tell my son a lot to be a man of his word
Oh,
because I feel like that's a basic trait, but it proves so many different actions like being dependable, trustworthy, and just
yeah,
having high integrity.
yeah. I love that, Keisha.
hmm
Um, is there something you have started doing with your son that is positive that maybe your parents didn't get a chance to do with you or that they just didn't know to do?
Um, I just try to show up. I remember being a child, I was into sports and stuff a lot as well. But
Yeah,
I could remember looking out, into the crowd and not seeing anyone there for me.
yeah.
So I made my vow to myself and to him that I'm going to try to always be there. And so far, I think I could give myself a pat on the back or something.
Good. I
Yeah.
love that. Oh.
Thank you.
That's the good thing for me. Um, we didn't go on like family vacations and stuff like that. So I try to make
Mhm.
sure that I do that for my son or do that
Yeah,
with.
that's another good one. Yeah, that
Yeah,
one too. Yeah, that's
yeah.
another
And I
thing.
know
Yeah.
y'all travel too. I know y'all
Yes.
you know, you like to show him and new experiences, new places and stuff. So
hmm
I did that just because, I didn't leave out of my hometown really until I got older.
Oh wow.
Yeah. My next question. Raising Black boys means we're raising future Black men and also future husbands. What is one thing that you make sure your son knows or that you make sure he sees being modeled? And
One thing
let
that
me
I
give
make
you an
sure my
example.
son knows is that I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Oh, I was gonna say if you don't quite understand, I was like gonna say I can give you an example, but go
Oh yeah,
ahead. So
I understood. I
okay,
was saying one thing that I make sure my son knows is that consistency, dedication, and hard work always pays off.
okay, I
I
love
want
that.
him to always do, what is necessary and often go above and beyond, what is required.
Right, I
Hmm.
love that. I
Thank
was gonna
you.
give you my example because I was gonna say for
Still give me
me,
yours.
yeah, I know I cannot teach my son to be a man.
Uh-huh.
However, I try to let other men, like strong, intelligent, hardworking men, I want them to be modeled for him. So
Right.
I let him
Hmm.
hang out with my husband,
Hmm.
my his godparents, and men like that.
Right. Absolutely.
What is one tip or a piece of advice that you would give to a fellow boy mom?
One tip that I would give to a fellow boy mom is to just embrace the mess and the energy.
Love that.
just embrace them both because they're
Yeah.
messy and they're full of energy. So just
Oh
be
yeah.
prepared to go along for the ride.
Yeah. And look, that's a tip for me, so thank you. My next question. What is one thing you pray about regarding your son?
One thing is kind of hard. I actually pray about a few things.
Hmm.
I pray divine protection from
Hmm.
harm. It's
Hmm.
a crazy world we living in nowadays. I
Exactly.
pray for, wisdom and decision making because I know peer pressure has a major influence over, kids nowadays.
Yes.
And I also pray for spiritual growth because
Okay.
he has to develop his own personal relationship with God.
Yes. I love that, Keisha. That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
And lastly, what are you most proud of as a mom?
I'm most proud of just seeing my son like literally grow up and grow from a boy to a man.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, when I was a kid, you might run into one of your mom's friends and they be like, "Oh, I haven't seen you since you were 5. I got you." And
Right.
that might be 15 years later. And I'm like, that's 15 years. Like, but now
Yeah,
I can see it because
right.
I look, like I had a memory pop up on my phone the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like when it was like 2 and now
Oh,
he's 12, so that was 10
yeah,
years ago, but it seemed like it was like just last week,
right.
so I
Just
can
yesterday.
understand what the older folks used to say, like, oh, you didn't grow up so fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was telling a friend the other day because my grandma, she would say this like even when I would talk to her, and I was an adult, but she would say, "I wish y'all was still so small." I mean, I wish y'all. I'm like, really? Like, yeah, I wish y'all stayed small. Like y'all would be little, but then you would be older and stuff. So I know what
Yeah.
you.
Grow up so fast.
Yeah,
I understand it now.
yeah, me too, me too. I was, I'm like, I get it. And my last question, Keisha, how can listeners find you on social media and find your business? You need to tell me what your business name is because I think we need to correct that because I think I had it incorrect on the flyer. So tell us the name of your business as well.
Okay, the name of my business is Divine Mobile Massage, and Divine is spelled Divine. And you can also find me on my personal Facebook page, which is Lakeisha P.
Okay. All right. Any last comments or anything else you want to share?
No, I just love being a mom.
All right.
I'm
And it
here
shows.
for the roller coaster ride.
Okay. And it definitely shows that you love being. And thank you, Keisha, for joining me for this episode today.
You're absolutely welcome.
Thank you, mamas, for listening. And please click like and subscribe to stay connected. Take care.